Hello, Americans and other friends and subscribers around the world. Back again for another edition of Mountain Jokers. We thought we'd go over Miss Kitty was actually getting ready to pack this stuff up and said, hey, we probably ought to do a Mountain Junkers because now that we've been playing with the morels and garden season and everything else, spring is sprung.
Yeah.
We ain't been doing any eBay stuff. And so we thought we'd show, this is the stuff that's sold in the last couple of nights or couple of days or whatever. Man, it's been a good, pretty busy couple of days. So we will, once I find the end of the list here. We will get going here. First, this one actually, of course I got it buried on the bottom.
Are you starting in reverse or going from the top?
I was going to start, well, I don't care. What do you want to do?
Okay, I was just going to
Well, sometimes she just makes me want to get crazy. Alright, we'll do it this way then. Miss Kitty. First, we have this little antique vintage solid copper moonshine dipper, farm barn country decor, barn find. Cool little dipper thing, man. $22.05 shipped. So man, you stuff. You look so serious.
Sure I had Bruce space over here.
It's pretty cute. She gets so serious.
Yes.
All right, and then we have stuff's all piled over. It's pretty good Paso Florida stuff. And then we have Scenic Byways 2. U.S. National Forest Scenic Byways 2, Complete Guide to America's Scenic Drives book. That was $14.95 shipped. And then we have, oh, of course I got everything piled on that. I'm going to get to do this other stuff first.
Okay.
And we have a, yeah, I thought I was organized here, man. Holy crap, dude.
Well, maybe next time you can try a little harder.
Next time I'll use a bigger box. We got Packing In on Mules and Horses book, because books don't sell, somebody said once. 1047 shipped. Book sell. Okay. We have U.S. Department of Interior BLM Restoration of Lost Corners Handbook, 1103 shipped. Dun, 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 dun. A pair of vintage copper brass Aztec Mayan calendar mug shot glasses, Moscow Mule. Look at the, get to see the little Mayan calendar, kind of cool little mugs.
They don't look so small until you hold them in your hand.
Yeah,
Like,
those are $18.65 shipped. We have, I booby trapped myself over here is what I did. Have a vintage Nordic melamine ware Japan Indian Native American Child's Cup. Cute little, man, in great condition.
TP on the
Can't remember, I thought it had the year. It's got a little stuff on the bottom we're going to have to clean up. But that sold for $13.97 shipped. And we have a vintage 1937 Washington, Jefferson, Lincoln, and agriculture. Dude.
That's funny, I can hear it coming out of your
Agriculture U.S. Department, $13.12 shipped. And this is a nice one, man. I almost held on to this. It's a nice little flipping reel. Shimano Brushbuster design exclusive for flipping for bass, steelhead, and salmon. $20.67 shipped. What?
I just remembered there's one other item that is in the storage out there that I didn't bring in.
What's that?
The Uggs.
Oh.
You want to run grab them?
No, we can just say it.
Okay.
Okay, then we got a, wow, custom little knife. Hand forged, vintage Ford Model T end wrench, custom fixed blade knife tool, $19.47 shipped. That was actually on the sale thing, because usually get $20 shipping, plus shipping for those all the time. And then right now it's lost on this desk right now, but it's a little 1970s pinback 8-ball that we got $4.95 shipped. So I'm gonna look for it. Oh wait.
Did you just find it?
Oh no, it's another pinback though.
Oh, that would have been so.
Little Idaho. No, we need to get these things together, man. My desk is a nightmare. And then we have a vintage 3.5-inch blade, Chicago cutlery, paring knife, curved handle, USA. Uh-oh, got people. $20.97 shipped. And we have creative gold and silversmithing. Is that another book? $10.65 shipped. Oh, and then we have a pair. This is what she's got out there. Vintage made Australian Ugg boots. They're the original 13-inch tall, size 9. And if you don't know about Uggs, the ones made in the U.S., or not made in the USA, but made in Australia, because they sold out just like everybody else does, and the ones made in Australia are worth double and triple what the ones made in China are. Just so that's something for you to watch for. Watch where they're being made. And then we have a vintage Remington. This actually took longer to sell than you used to. Actually, I didn't get as because it was on sale. Because I did a big sale, man. That's what a lot, man. It did good.
Actually, the last 4 items are combined shipping. So I don't know if you noticed that. She bought.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with it. Vintage Remington, Idaho Mountain Man, carbon steel, Green River style knife, $16.67 shipped. You can see the old Remington. They sold out too, or at least the knife part of it did. Actually, I don't know if Remington knife did. Winchester is what I was thinking. Winchester started making knives, China-made knives. And then we have and it was on sale too. Usually I get $100 for these, but this is a Uniweld brand new, never used. It's a vintage one, but never used. And it's a little regulator. Everything's got the Uniweld complete, never used torch, acetylene torch with 3 different tips, and sold that for $69.97 shipped. Which was a smoking deal for them, and I paid $5 for it, so it was a smoking deal for me. And we have this awesome little solid brass pistol revolver. It's just a solid brass nut, don't move, nothing like that.
A paperweight.
Yeah, just a paperweight or whatever. $8.37 shipped. Skip over that, and then we have and this one broke my heart. Red rum. This man, big old thick. Man, I said I wasn't getting my butt. Kevin D's gonna kick my butt because I told him I wouldn't sell it for less than $100. But I ended up selling this for $63.26 shipped. Man, it's over 100 years old, man. Nice old knife. But man, hey, I had bills to pay, man.
Thank you.
And that was that everything on the deal there?
Yes.
Oh no, I still got. And then I sold this roundup of miscellaneous knives, and I sold the ones that I won't use, and some are broke, some need to be restored, and all that, and sold them for $22.73 shipped. And so that was just on the Idaho Hillbilly. So that was, like I said, that was 1 or 2 nights. Wait, this thing. What's this? Another book I sold? And this one was actually
on Mountain Junkers.
Was it on Mountain
Yes.
Junkers, and how much did this sell for?
I can go.
No, just
Okay.
this is Blazing Forest Trails, man. It's the story of the U.S. Forest Service, man. A great read.
You keep talking about it.
Quality old book from. It's very, very interesting, man. It's a great old picture of a boy. 1967. So, man, it's got some great photos and everything in it. Just a wonderful, wonderful book.
And that was $14.95 shipped.
$14.95 shipped. All right, man. So that was a pretty good, pretty good couple of days. I think Miss Kitty has some postcards or something that she wants to finish it off with too.
Yep.
Make sure you get your postcards in. We are at 11,708 subscribers, and we're going to do another drawing at 12,000. So, man, as soon as might be next week.
Yeah. So I just wanted to say, you feel like your eBay sales are going slow? Try what he does and put some stuff on sale.
Yes, absolutely. If you're having a slow period, Max, we had a couple of days, you know, where I sold, you know, $12, $15, $20. And, man, when it does that, I just create a sale. I know a lot of people always have a sale going on. I don't do that.
Yeah, just here and there.
Right, yeah. I just do it here and there, and I go through and select, you know, my certain things that I want to put on sale. And then sometimes I screw up. And what was it that I just sold?
Yeah, there's something that you didn't realize was free shipping.
Oh, that knife. That knife I'd sold. Yeah, I'd put a knife on sale. One of my... not the big one, but one of the other knives, not the Remington, I guess that Chicago cutlery.
Yeah.
Put that Chicago cutlery in that style of knife. I've sold, when I got that, I ended up with 6 of them, and I sold every one of them for $25, or it was $29.99 plus shipping. And I did not, and when I looked at that, I remember going through, and I was clicking stuff to put on sale, and when I got to that, I was like, oh no, I ain't gonna put, you know, I know I'll get my $30 plus shipping for that. And turned out I somehow ended up with free shipping and sold it for,
and discounted. So
$20, which it was still, I mean,
it's all good.
I picked them up 50 cents a piece, so
yeah,
it's still pretty good.
Just something that happened. Okay, the first one here, the postcards from Hong Kong, but it was not sent from Hong Kong.
Is that Debbie Max?
No, it's actually David and Tony.
Oh, David and Tony.
Yeah.
Maybe they are in Hong Kong.
Spring flowers are blooming and I don't see you.
I don't think they're coming. He said, I don't know if they're coming.
He said, I'll see you when the spring flowers bloom.
Oh, really? Are you coming back?
We'll see.
Are you guys coming back, Dave? He wants to live down there full time, so I don't know if they will. I actually need to get a hold of him. I'm still supposed to put a list of stuff together for him.
Hand painted from Reverend Dan Fraser.
Dan Fraser, I just seen a comment from him.
Yep, I gotta take a picture of that and get that on the website.
Per day.
This is our friend Derek up in Genesee, Idaho.
This is, man, it's just amazing. I don't know if that's some kind of fountain or something that.
Yeah, it's like a frozen.
I think we showed this on
video. I think we did too.
That's a pretty cool video. Pretty cool.
This one here is from one of our favorite resellers.
Yeah, that's my man.
Picker.
There you go, man. Bearded Picker, BP. Scott over there, man. You got to make sure to check out the. I just watched it this morning. The Bearded Picker show starts pretty early in my neck of the woods, about 6 o'clock here, which is like 8 his time. But Bigfoot, he believes, and I believe.
And this is Regina. She might be a neighbor of him. She is in Alabama.
That's where he's at. Alabama.
Alabama.
See, anything works. Doesn't have to be. Make sure you get them in, man, because the drive's coming.
This is from our friend Suze.
Suze.
She is in North Carolina.
Yeah, little card.
She's not having a very good mushroom year, but she's doing good on her ramps, she says. And this is Debbie Max Go 50.
Yes, man, these are the ones, Debbie, I think...
I don't know if we showed that one, but it just wasn't in the envelope for the drawing yet, so...
I thought this was for the... Or I guess it's been quite a while, so...
Yeah, yeah.
And then this one's getting framed. I love this in Max. I don't know if it focuses in, but it's old binder and stuff. And as soon as the drawing's done, this one is getting framed on my wall. I absolutely love this. And Max makes these.
This one here is from our friend.
It's going to go with this. And then this, see, this is one from a previous drawing. This one's a copper with a miner pulling his... You can't see crap. But it's a miner pulling his mule. And that one and that one's going to go together.
Yeah, this is Terry Campbell neighbor down in Sparks, Nevada.
Sparks,
Thought
Nevada.
we needed some sunshine, so he sent us a postcard.
Yes. Got sunshine today, but wind.
This one here,
I just found a morel out my back door a minute ago.
This one here cracked me up. It came in an envelope with a piece of paper wrapped around the postcard with a note saying, "Please don't let Miss Kitty read this."
Really?
But I love the postcard.
Brad.
No offense, Kitty.
Yeah.
I thought it was great. And he had this sent to him by a friend. I think is
something. It's got some explicit. Yeah, and he wrapped around. Didn't want Miss Kitty to see it. It was pretty funny.
It was very cute.
We loved it. And that's actually, I don't know if I've gave them a shout out. And you need to.
Fun family.
Yes, man, they're great. They just started
morel hunting.
Morel hunting yesterday, or his last video that I watched. And I was trying to bring their page up. North Country Off Grid. But they found him. I told them, I sent him an email because they had the orange cup mushrooms right there, which is an amazing sign. But North Country Off Grid, make sure and check them out. Family up there in northern Idaho, just north of Kevin D. Built their cabin and stuff, man. Great channel.
Little trick, you gotta go snake eyes.
Yeah, man, and then you do once you spot them, man, it's
almost like they just pop.
It's on this year. Usually it will go out. This year, man, I had it, and Miss Kitty had actually took her. She didn't find her first one till yesterday. So
you'll find them.
But check them out. I'll actually put their link in the description down below, and you can find them on my homepage. I got them on that list too.
Kind of hard to describe how to see them. But I can tell you how to not see them. Don't go looking. You're not going to find them if you don't go looking.
Yeah, I just went out, like I said, I just went out the back door and told Miss Kitty, I wonder if they'll grow here. And I lift up this piece of plastic and shazam.
Okay, this is from Debbie and Max Go Thrifting. They're down in Virginia.
They just sent us another one too. Oh, and this one's McCall, Idaho. Oh, I remember getting this one. Yeah, this is awesome. It's an actually older. It's not really old McCall, but it's older because of the motel, you can tell. And they just sent us those postcards. They got more than one on there because they could just send us them postcards. Actually, I think it's, on the video yesterday's or the day before.
Okay, and this is from Keith and Kayla. They're our friends, over the road truckers. And this one came from Ohio.
Yep, they send them from, they did Route 66.
Yeah,
there you go, man. So make sure you get your postcards in. We're getting, getting closer. Closer, man. We're gonna do give away a Raven beak, which you can use it, man, for a paring knife, a foraging knife, a wood carving knife. That's how I first had made them, for wood carving, but now I use, it'll be one. I don't know if it'll be as big as this one, but one of these is what we'll give away at 12,000. So get your postcards in for that, and then it'll be quite a ways off, which unless something crazy happened, but we're going to give Raven beaks around for 12,000, then 13,000 and 14,000, and then a railroad spike at 15,000. So, man, tell your friends. So, man, get your postcards in for that. Now we're going to get to work here so that we can get all this stuff shipped out, get some stuff list, and get some stuff on so that we can go up and go for an evening mushroom hunt. So good Lord willing and the creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow.